Welcome back. Today I'll be talking about Jiao. Um, Jiao is the cheapest warlord to collect and the cheapest to level for this skill. This skill means he can be 1 star and that's as far as you have to take him. I'll go through the skills and then explain what I mean. So his first one is just increases attack stat. The second skill, this is his first skill where he actually attacks. So attack the enemy if the target's HP is below 36%, an additional 20,000 damage is dealt to the enemy along with your attack stat, like your attack damage. Uh, Basically when this goes off, it kills them. There are very few heroes that will have enough HP that they can take this kind of hit. Uh, they need around, I think it's 70,000 HP. Let's see, 36%. 60,000. Yeah, because he's going to deal his attack damage. So you need to have roughly 60 to 65,000 HP to survive this skill with no attack investments. If you're going solely off of just this skill's power, because you're going to deal some damage, because no matter what, you're going to have some attack stat going into it. And if it's a crit or whatever, but so like you'll be hitting, let's say 22,000 damage, 2,000 for his attack and 20,000 for the additional damage. The skill has a cooldown of like 20 turns or something, so it's more of a take a problem hero out of the equation. Like a Holy Saoji, she causes slant with her passive. The 20k can't slant. It's additional damage. It's just kind of there. So you get her down below 36%, hit her with this, she's done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. The next skill is just a normal attack increase. This one, the Warlord has a 16% chance to reduce the cooldown time of a skill by 1. I've never actually noticed this working. Like I've used him a lot. I've never noticed the skill dropping by 2. It's always the 1 for 1 turn going by. So I'm not sure if this skill actually works. It probably needs to be upgraded more so that you'll actually see it. But if you don't get it within the first 15 levels, it's not even worth worrying about. He gets this at like level 5 or 10 or something like that. So that's why he doesn't need to go past level 1 or 1 star. He can stay 1 star because he gets this skill, and that is really all he needs. This is just an HP increase. The experience gain. He gets a crit rate boost, but I mean that's not too impressive considering he doesn't get a crit damage boost, so it's just kind of getting some extra damage on his already crappy attack stat. Now this is his other skill that he can actually use. Sacrifice an ally and deal damage to all enemy heroes. Damage amount is 34% of the max HP of the killed hero. So this is a good skill, but it requires a team to be built around this specific skill. I used to use this a lot. I liked playing around with this skill. I wanted Zhang Jiao specifically for this skill. It was a lot of fun to play around with until I moved on to Yuan Shao and spent all my time working on him. But you can get a tank with, I think, my Holy Vin, for example, has 67,000 HP. With his leader skill boost and like my hot springs boost in arena, he'll deal 25,000 damage with this skill. Just flat damage, all enemies. That just wipes speed teams. You can just wipe them off the map with that. Because most, like, look at Evil Lady Me. Mine has like 16,000 HP. I mean, you're going for straight attack, crit damage, crit rate. You aren't putting anything into HP. Why would you? It's only going to be a sub, and that's what you think of with most nukes. So the only thing that's going to be able to survive this is a tank, and you just kind of, you won't do that in the first place. You'll either have some other way to counter them, or if you're doing this, it's a last resort. Is the way I see it anyways. In that situation, you're better off just using something else or not worrying about it. So only take him to 5-star if you're going to use this skill. That's the only way it's worth it. Fatal Blow. Warlord's attack has a 4% chance to cause 2 times more damage than the original amount. Now, maybe I just wasn't lucky enough to have it happen, but from what I've seen, it does not work for the scarification, or not the scar, the execute. You never get like 40,000 damage extra. That's additional damage, so it's flat. Like this, I've never seen this deal more than the flat amount. I've never dealt 50,000 damage to anyone sacrificing someone. It would be awesome, but I've never seen it happen. Same here. I think it just doubles his attack stat portion. So the 2,000 damage he deals with his attack stat. So it'll change it to 4,000. So it'd be 24,000 damage instead of like 40,000. I could be wrong because it is only a 4% chance. And if it's anything like anything else, that's probably lower. That's like a nat 5 rate. Think of it like that. It's going to be super low. Enhance Warlord's defense. This is why you need to stay at 5-star. This skill is pretty much useless. I mean, look at that defense. Why increase it? It's not going to matter much, considering you only get, what, like 4%? 5% added on to your teammates. It's not even worth touching. And then you get your HP boost. Yeah, it'd be nice. But again, not worth touching. Not worth the 10 hero fragments you're going to have to get just to evolve him to 6-star. Then all of the skill books to put into 2 mediocre skills. So Zhang Jiao is the cheapest Warlord because all you need for him is his 20 fragments to summon him, level him to where he gets this, and then 134 skill books to max that. It may sound like a lot, but in reality, it is the cheapest Warlord to use and be good right off the bat. No other Warlord is like that. They all require at least 5-star to be good. Like Yuan Shao requires 6-star to be good. So Zhang Jiao is the cheapest Warlord to use right off the bat and be just as good as others. Like he's useful right off the bat. And that's about all I can say about him. He's a lot of fun, but he has very specific uses. Like it's hard having to build a team around someone because then your other heroes aren't good. You have to use that same team with him. So if you have multiple Warlords, then it's fine. You can use different teams, different setups and everything, and use that specific team only when it'll work. But if you only have one team, it's not good to rely on him or anything. The 5-star skill, the scarification skill that is, this is just useful wherever. Basically, you insta-kill someone that was weakened, and you don't have to worry about them proccing back their HP like with Sao Ji and Water Dao Chan. Okay, so in the next video, I'll be talking about Liu Bei's skills. The most popular warlord, it seems like, is him. So this will explain why he's so popular. Until next time, goodbye.